if I'm ever going to be gay, that's gonna be for just one person and one person only, and that's Gojo. Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm here to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen episode number 20. Amazing episode, animation top class as it always has been. And let's just start with the episode. So in my previous video of Jujutsu Kaisen, I said that this one was going to be much more hype. And lo and behold, this was much more hype because that was just the starting of the beta and this was kind of the end of it. And also I said that you might have seen Toro's power somewhere before, like really similar power. And if you watch this episode right now, you know what Toro's powers are. And those are really similar to Sasuke's teleportation powers. So as I said it, that you have seen those powers before somewhere. So yeah, those are like literally Sasuke's Rinnegan teleportation powers. But might be even better. So yeah, their fight amazing. Like the way they were just switching each other, like Toro was like clapping and just switching Itadori and him and just smacking the hell out of Hanami. It was so fun to watch. And also we see what's his name, Nanami. We see Nanami tell us that Black Flash, you can only use it like his record is 4 times in a row. And it is not a big deal using it like in a row. It's not that difficult because once you use it if you use it once, you get into the zone. And if you know the zone, if you have watched Kuroko no Basket, you know the zone he's talking about. You know how broken that zone can be. So yeah, because of that, you can easily you just get more powered up. That's it. When you're in the zone, you're just like only focusing on that thing. So yeah, you just get more powered up. And because of that, you can just pull off consecutive Black Flashes in a row, and Itadori also does 4 in a row. So Nanami and Itadori are kind of tight there. And also Gojo mentions once that Itadori's curse energy he's on, like his level has increased right now, and he sees Toro is like, oh okay, that's how it is, I see it. So yeah, and Gojo, bro, what is wrong? Like, why are his eyes so beautiful? I'm not gay, but why are his eyes so beautiful? Why Gojo, why? Like Gojo's eyes, those are something, like those blue eyes. Okay, let's talk about the fight. Let's not just get sidetracked here. So there was one scene also where Toro was smart enough. He was like, okay, this bird thing, I'll just harden my body with my curse energy so he'll not able to. I'll just repel him off. And then he realized, okay, no, Fushiguro did that, but he still got hit by it. So he figured out that this is like, if you use the more curse energy you use, the more it's gonna grow. So it's better to just not use any curse energy while taking that attack, and it's not gonna affect you. So that's one weakness of that attack. And as I talked about the animation, it was amazing. This, like, Jujutsu Kaisen has always been really good, but there are some episodes that just have a better quality of animation than the rest, and this was definitely one of them. And yeah, I don't know how to talk about the fights. Like, there were a lot of good moves. Choreography was good, but I don't know how to talk about a fight. I'm not good at it. But Gojo, he like lifts off the veil, he destroys it, and we see there was one guy with a sword with hand for its handle. We saw him, but those moments were played kind of as comedy, and it is good. Like, we haven't seen much comedy in Jujutsu Kaisen in a while, so I'm glad to see. And so he just came, he was attacking the other teacher. And as soon as the lift fell off, he's like, okay, I guess I'll run away, and just fucks off. So yeah, good for him. And like before that, he also had a few comedy scenes, bits and pieces here. And we had Principal. He was fighting the other guy, and he just was playing guitar. So, and also one interesting thing was, Gojo came, just teleported behind that other guy, and that guy got damaged really bad. I think so. What I was able to gather happened was Gojo was going to kill, the other guy, but like Principal can use the powers like Inumaki, the voice curse. So he said, like, he used it on Gojo, don't kill him. So that's why he sustained this much damage and did not die, because like Principal is not strong enough. Like, Principal and Gojo, different levels. So yeah, he was able to use this curse energy, because of which Gojo's attack became a little bit weaker and he wasn't able to kill the other guy. I'm pretty much sure he would have just one-shot that other guy. Like, Gojo was, and in this time, Gojo was just, he was not angry or pissed off, but he was like, okay, anybody who enters here, like anybody who's gonna fight me is dead. So yeah, that was Gojo at that point. And I think so that's what happened there. I'm not sure though, but that's what my hypothesis is. And Mai though, we get to know their main goal was to secure the Sukuna finger that they had, and for what reason was he trying to secure Sukuna's finger? I already know that since I've read the manga. I don't know if we were told in the anime or not what is the reason, but I know what his reason is. I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah, that was their plan, it seems like. And as I said, amazing episode. Most of it was just fighting, so I cannot say much. It was just action. It's not fun if I just sit here and just tell you about everything that happened in a fight, because you already watched it. So I just wanted to give my take on everything, and that's it. Amazing episode. Next one, it seems like it's going to be kind of a chill one where they play baseball. So I'm still looking forward to that. I feel like that episode, we need some chill, like we need some comedy and chill episode, because it's been a while, like we are just in action for a few episodes. So I feel like chilling and just comedy, it's gonna be good. So that's it. Let me know what did you guys feel about it in the comments below, and I will be here for episode number 21 next week. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.